Hey, Rumbling World Entertainment. And if you remember, we did a story a good while ago at this stage. Like it was last year, but it was a good time ago. That Jason Statham was going to be working with David Ayer on a movie that's going to be co-written by Sylvester Stallone. That's an adaptation of Chuck Dixon's comic book of Levon's Trade. If you remember that, fair play to you. That's a lot of names as well. Well, not just did they actually make the movie, we've got a trailer for it. Now, it's not actually called Levon's Trade or anything like that. In fact, they've called it A Working Man. And we're going to take a look at that trailer right now. Here it is.
So listen, today's going to be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it. When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family.
Excuse me, it's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
Levin, was that some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find our daughter. Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
So these guys are next level.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Let's play. This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind war buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. M14. Pulled direct from Saddam's palace. Then I added a Bluetooth scope.
Where is she?
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials, they're all involved in human trafficking. You're on the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Figured as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife.
That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
So there you go. There's the first trailer for this movie. Looks interesting. I know a lot of people will look at this type of trailer and go, it just looks like one of these piles of crap again. I think it looks interesting, and the fact that it's adapted from the comic book from Chuck Dixon, of course, it could be great. David Ayer being director, you know it's going to be gritty. Written by Stallone, you know it's probably going to have a strong take on action and story. But what exactly is it about and stuff? Well, it says Jason Statham takes the lead in A Working Man, an intense action film directed by David Ayer and co-written by Sylvester Stallone. The official trailer sets the stage for a gripping story of justice, corruption, and redemption. The movie hits theaters on March 28. Now, I wonder if it actually will. It might in the States. It mightn't outside the States, because The Beekeeper only had a very limited release outside of the US, I think. So it says, in A Working Man, Statham plays Levon Cade, a former Black Ops operative who left his military career to lead a quiet life in construction. His world is torn upside down when his boss's daughter, whom he considers family, is kidnapped by human traffickers. Levon's quest to rescue her unearths a web of corruption involving gangs, the mob, and corrupt officials. The story is based on Chuck Dixon's novel Lavon's Trade. The screenplay, penned by Stallone and Ayer, brings the gritty tale to life, blending intense action with emotionally charged moments. So that's what the movie's about, and that's where we're kind of going with it. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. I'm pretty sure it's Lavon, unless it's Levon, but I'm pretty sure it's Lavon. So this is one of Chuck Dixon's kind of novel comic book runs. He's got a series of them. There's not just like the one, there's a few of them. The fact that David Ayer and Stallone worked on it, yeah, that's interesting. Of course, Jason Statham worked with Ayer on Beekeeper, and of course he's worked with Stallone numerous times at this stage. And now, of course, he's working on a script that was written by both Ayer and Stallone. Again, based off the comic book by Chuck Dixon, who I think had involvement with this as well, which is cool. Again, I like the trailer. I think it looks interesting. It's not one of these, the story is going to be very deep and meaningful, blah blah blah. No, it's Jason Statham going to whoop some ass, turn your brain off, kick back, relax with your popcorn and your drink, and enjoy the mayhem, because that's what we're going to get. And that looks exactly like what we're going to get. Again, I am curious as to whether or not it will actually release in cinemas outside the US. Hopefully it does. It may not though, because again, Beekeeper had a bare minimum run and came out quite late actually after the US release. It was out in the US for like almost a month before it actually came out this side of the world. So hopefully this one actually does come out in theaters here. David Harbour's in it as well. Michael Piana. I'm never sure what way you're actually supposed to pronounce his last name. He's in it, of course. It looks like he's the boss, or his boss. Statham actually produced it as well. So you got David Ayer, Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone all working on it. From a story from a great comic book writer. Come on, what's not to love? I'm sure it'll be one of these movies that'll come out and all the critics will absolutely hate it and go, it's just generic shite. While every fan goes, yeah, that was cool, that was badass, that was manly. And that'll probably be one of the issues for all the little soft-handed critics out there now. And it's too masculine, it's a right-wing wet dream and all this shit. Well, we'll all just be sitting there going, there's nothing right-wing about it. It's just an action movie with a dude kicking other dudes' asses. And that's all we need this time. So, we'll see. Hopefully it comes out. If it does, I shall go and see it and review it. If it doesn't, I may have to sail the high seas to watch it and review it. Either way, I probably will review it. So with that, let us know in the comments, what do you think of the trailer? Are you interested in it? Are you not? You know, it's up to you, obviously. I'm not telling you have to like it. I like it. You don't have to. Let us know anyway. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.